What is poppin', pimps? Today is November 20th. Today was our leg day. It is a Wednesday. That is how we do it here. Now, let's take a good quick look at what we weighed in today at. As you can probably tell if you watch any of these videos, I don't really have a set what do we cover first, how do we cover it kind of thing. We just kind of hit it as my eye catches it. Weighed in today at 260 flat. That means if I want to make the 5 pounds a week goal this week, I will have to lose an entire pound by tomorrow. I did give that a 60-40 chance it doesn't happen. And in that case, we'll just have to try a lot harder next week. I wouldn't be too bummed out about that because I did have the 4 basically cheat days at my parents' place while I was helping out my mother post-surgery. So we're not too worried about that, not too bummed out about that. I'll just make up the weight if we don't make it. But weighed in today, 260 flat, that's 92.6 skeletal muscle and 33.8% body fat. That is down 0.7%, which is kind of nice. We are, I don't think I've got anything else here, 87.9 pounds of fat mass. That's kind of gross when the goal is supposed to be 33.8 at the very max. So let's see what we can do about other things here. Today was our leg day. We got 53 minutes and 2 seconds in the weight machine. That's 496 active calories. Max heart rate of 155. We spent most of our time in the weight control heart rate range. And let's take a look at the actual exercises we did. Zoom that out, get rid of the keyboard. Vertical squat, first thing we hit today. I think we hit everything in order today, which is kind of nice and doesn't usually happen. So let's see, we did 45 pounds. We did do the 10 reps on that. I just got to 8 reps on the first set and thought, I think we can pump out a couple more. So we're gonna try 55 pounds next week. Isolat knee leg curl, we are already on the machine's max. Ooh, I did not put the date on that. Let's fix that real quick. 11/20/24. Alright, so that should take care of that. And we hit the machine max, and I think we did 10 reps on these 4 sets. In the future, we'll just add more sets or add more reps. I don't really know exactly what I'll be doing with that machine, but we'll be doing something nonetheless. After that, we did, I don't know how I got scrolled down so far, I looked away for a second. Oh, let's make sure that our playlist here is on loop, so we don't have that problem we always have. Leg extension, the first set I did, I realized I won't be able to do this if we don't adjust the chair a little bit to be a little more comfortable. So after the first set, we adjusted and we did do the 10 reps on 55 pounds. So next week when we go in, we're going to bump it up to 70 pounds. It's going to be a 45 plate and a 25 plate on both sides. Let's see. Next we did the angled leg press. That's where we're sitting down and doing like a horizontal squat. We did our 10 reps on 55 pounds. So next time we're going to bump it up to 70 pounds. A lot of preparation for a lot of green next week. A lot of new added weights going on next week. Glute drive, we did 70 pounds and it didn't quite feel comfortable to do it this time, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to manage it. Next week, 10 reps are scheduled for next week. Let's see, and then we had our cable crossover. We started on the left side, which is the weaker side of the two, and we are able to do the 10 reps on 4 sets, so we're going to bump it up to 35 pounds next week. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 different machines that we are ready to bump up the weights on next week. That's a hell of a lot of green, and that's something we like to see here. Let's bring it back over to the health app and take a look at the daily stuff. So we did 13,938 steps, 198 active minutes, and 1,418 calories. That is looking pretty nice. I'd never noticed these because I just kind of have horse blinders on. Total burned calories, 2,955. So let's see. taking into account that your daily is about 2,100, kind of give or take a little bit. And I think if I go into my measurements, it should tell me how much it thinks my basal metabolic is 1,056. Or sorry, 2,056. So if we were looking at this, we have burned in excess of about 900 calories, which is pretty nice. But we will be making that up in our meal today, because we are going to be having a meal prep burrito with a little bit of the queso on there, so we can get a little bit more of that gone, and eventually it will just be out of here. Let's see. Tomorrow's going to be a bit different, because as you've probably been able to notice, I eat just about one meal a day every day. Tomorrow's going to be a bit different. Right now, I have got in preparation, because I'm doing another round of plasma donation tomorrow in the morning, right as I get off work. I'm going to quickly change clothes, probably at work, and then rush on over to the donation site in hopes that I make it within the time window to get my bigger pay rate. But I will have to eat something before that, because I don't really care to repeat. I hear something bubbling. I think it's the washing machine. Sorry, I've got new stuff cooking. And I don't... Anyway, I want to make sure I eat something before that, so what we have got prepped for that tomorrow is chicken breast, and I'm going to have some rice on the side. I'll probably put an egg in that rice as well, and we will have about 2 servings of that. So I'll have like the 2 chicken breasts, and I will have 2 servings of rice, which is like a 1/4 cup of rice each. That'll expand out a bit. So we'll have about a cup of rice total, 1/2 cup per serving. Let me think. So we're going to have, in the morning, right before I get off work, I'm going to quickly eat the chicken breast and some of the rice, possibly mixed with a little egg in there. And then in the evening, Chum is freaking out because there's sirens going on. Hey, Chum. He was big chilling on the heated mat. He seems to like that, which is kind of nice, because that gets him out of my hair for a second. Big boy. Because he is an absolute menace, I'm realizing, if he's not getting like constant attention from something. And I don't entirely blame him, because he is still spending a lot of time cooped up alone in a room with not a lot of enrichment opportunities for him. So basically, I am the enrichment for him when he can get out. But that does mean we're kind of bumping heads a little bit, because the little guy, when he's not getting his attention he wants, likes to just jump on my chest, dig his claws in, and start climbing Mount Everest. And I am not your Mount Everest, man. I'm not the summit you need to climb. Anyway, so in the morning, gonna have that chicken, gonna have that rice, and then because we will have eaten a meal, albeit a fairly lighter one compared to regular, I will probably not eat what my folks have prepared when I get there, and I will eat the other serving of the chicken and rice that I will have just ready on hand. I don't think that'll be a regular thing, because I'm planning on foregoing a little bit of extra money from going midweek and just making donations on Mondays and making donations on Fridays. Reason being, I don't work right before that. So I will be off Sunday night and be able to eat what I need for the day in the morning, have enough time to prepare, to get like proper attire, and then show up and be perfectly fine. And the same thing on Fridays. I will be off Thursday nights, and I'll be able to properly drink enough water, get the proper food, and get in my donations in a better and healthier way. Hey, bit man. So that's a new plan, but I didn't think about that. I just saw the big number that I could make from that donation, and I clicked that and said, give me that one, please. So that's kind of what we got going on. Tomorrow, Thursday, as usual, is going to be cardio. Next week, cardio, Thanksgiving. they have some weird hours, and I will have to check on their hours for Friday because for some reason they've got unclear adjusted hours for Friday. So we'll have to ask about that. But Thursday they're going to be open in the mornings, but not in the evenings, which makes perfect sense. Totally fine. I get it. Everybody needs to hang out with their family, be thankful for something, hang out with somebody, and just celebrate the holiday. So I will be in there Thursday morning instead of Thursday evening when I get up, just to make sure that I can get in before they are closed. And that, ooh, don't want the phone to turn off on me there. Oh, I caught ya. But let's see, we're looking at Hobby Boy. 67 carbs, 26 grams of fat. Oh, sorry, something got caught in my throat. 26 grams of fat and 51 grams of protein. That's looking pretty decent. I mean, we're getting less carbs than is recommended, but it's probably a decent thing anyway. I'm not like a carbs the devil kind of person, but I should be probably getting more protein than anything, and this meal didn't really cut it because of the queso. But going to the gym as much as I am, doing the resistance weight trainings, protein's kind of important right now, and that's kind of what we're working on. So if we're giving up something, I'm fine with it being carbs and I'm fine with it being fat, but protein's something we're trying to keep right now. But I do think that that's everything I've got for you today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.